Shalom, first and foremost, only give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to all you Akim that's pushing this truth and truth of sincerity. I'm going to start at Luke 21 and 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Let's get this word surfing.
Strong's G 2897. Kripale. Thayer's Lexicon related entry. Kripale.
It says the giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine to excess. And hey, these people are drunk out the philosophies of this beast system, and they're also caught up in a lot of these distractions that's going on. I guess the new one is with Diddy and Cassie. I don't know what's going on with that, man. I gotta, I'll look it up one of these days. But there's a lot of distractions. They come weekly, daily. The one that catches all the people's attention, like the rap battles and whatnot. All right. But in verse 35 it says, "For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth." All right, it's going to catch these people off guard. The day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. The point is, watch ye therefore and pray always. So we got to be watchmen and see what's going on. So, real quick, Belgium launches National Digital Identity Wallet for May 15th, 2024. So we're going to go into digital identity. It says a digital identity is data stored on computer systems related to an individual, organization, application, or device. For individuals, it involves the collection of personal data that is essential for facilitating automated access to digital services, confirming one's identity on the internet, and allowing digital systems to manage interactions between different parties. It is a component of a person's social identity in the digital realm, often referred to as their online identity. And these are the signs of the times. Digital IDs. I believe the country of Estonia, all right, have digital identification. They call the country Estonia, okay? So it says, now let me show you where Belgium is at first. It's next to France, I believe. And I believe the capital is Brussels, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so this is in Europe, obviously. So here's a map of Belgium. Alright, you got France as the border, Germany, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. Alright, so this is in Europe. Oh, sorry about that. So it says Belgium has become one of the first countries to launch a digital identity wallet after the publication of the European Union's EIDAS 2.0, the regulation setting standards for national electronic identification systems. The digital identity named mygov.b went live on Tuesday, which had to be, I guess, Tuesday or Wednesday, with the Belgian federal government promising that the digital identity will provide a smoother experience with administrative work. mygov.be is optional to use, raising questions on whether the government will achieve significant uptake. According to a 2023 survey by Deloitte, 70% of Belgians do not want a digital ID on their phone. Well, too bad. They're going to push this anyways. Another 79% say they do not want a mobile driver's license, MDL, which half refuse to fully digitize their IDs. The National Digital Wallet was envisioned as an alternative to the popular It's Me app, a digital identity app owned by a consortium of local telecom companies and banks that has more than 7 million registered users in Belgium. Residents can register for mygov.b using an identity card, the LD system, or It's Me. The wallet application will hold official documents and allow users access to public services, the Brussels Times reports. So if you don't get this anytime soon, you'll be banned from using public services. It says in Belgium we live in a complex institutional model, which is why making life as easy as possible for our citizens is so important. And that's key, because this is what Esau wants to do. He wants to make stuff that's already easier, like opening a door. Okay? Or paying with certain items. And he's going to eventually, gradually move into the MOTB when stuff is going digital now. So I had a definition of quantum leap. This is a quantum leap, an abrupt change, sudden increase, or dramatic advance. And these digital IDs are a sudden increase. All right, now you got IDs, card IDs, but now it's going digital to where they're gonna implement this on the people. All right, and if they don't comply with that digital IDs, they're gonna be excluded from society, and later on it's gonna be the MOTB. Now, quantum leap, once again, an abrupt change, sudden increase, or dramatic advance. Now, I want to get this scripture right quick. Daniel 12:4. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Now, at the time of the end, we're getting an understanding of what's going on as far as major prophecies like the mark of the beast. Money shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Yeah, that quantum leap technology, a sudden change. A sudden change to where it's not going to be any state-issued IDs that's going to be in the back part of your wallet in some of these countries, and it can even happen here in the United States. All right, to where it's going to be online. You got to participate, and if you don't participate, you're going to be excluded from society. And that's ultimately the goal of what these elites want to do as far as the MOTB. They want to make it to where it's just easy accessible and it's the most hip thing to do. Let's get a couple more scriptures and close it on out. 2 Corinthians 2:11. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, but we're not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of his distractions that he plays on the majority of these people, the different programming that's out here, and even his move to try to establish his so-called enterprise, which will fail miserably. When you read Job the 5th chapter, Job the 10th chapter, it's going to fail miserably. Esau, the Lord is controlling Esau at the end of the day, and it's the Lord's plan to bring about this MOTB. He's just using the wicked, because hey, this is what the wicked is used for. Proverbs 16:4. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So Esau was created to be that wicked, evil devil. All right, and so-called try to pull his NWO. All right, but he's going to destroy his own self with his own intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, so we see this happening, be made gradual. Meanwhile, the United States is just a bunch of distractions for these people. Nobody's paying attention to what's going on in these different countries. All right, but the men of the Lord are. They're giving you, all right, brothers are giving you, this info was coming to the shores of America. All right, it says the app will include an electronic mailbox for government documents and 683 services. The electronic wallet will also hold identity data, C19 juice records. See, that's key. Hey, and then they're trying to, not trying to, but hey, Esau's saying that the next pandemic, all right, is going to get your attention. So they're trying to link these digital IDs to you having the juice records. It says birth and marriage certificates and ISI, healthcare card for children below 12 and for adults who do not own an electric card. By 2025, the app will incorporate LDs and mobile driving licenses, and by 2026, European health insurance cards should also be added. Another planned addition is the My Benefits platform, which helps prove the right to benefit. Excuse me. Eventually, this application will help ensure people have the necessary documents with them at all times, says Michael. So it's going to be, let me get to that statement again. In Belgium, we live in a complex institutional model, which is why making life as easy as possible for our citizens is so important. And it's going to look easy to these people. Oh, we got all your documents on this digital identification. And what we've already mentioned, it's going to lead to Revelation 13 and 16. So you can't get caught up in these distractions because, hey, this prophecy is moving fast. They've already, they've got Neuralink, and then they have a so-called rival called Synchron, which is a rival. So they're doing these trials right now, man. All right. And this guy's trying to do these miracles. Let's go to Revelation 13 and 4. Revelation 13 and 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And that's what he's doing with his technology on the left-hand side, giving sight to the blind, having people that are paralyzed walk again, so on and so forth. All right? He has miracles on the left-hand side with his science and his technology, his technocracy, so to speak, as people call it. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. Says he deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth. These people are going to be in amazement of what this Charagma is going to do in these latter days. They're not going to believe in a higher power and his only begotten son. They're going to believe in this man and his science. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which have power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's G5480, Charagma, an incision. All right, an incision of that digital awl in people's hands or foreheads who accept the image of the beast and the mark of the beast. The image of the beast is what you see before your hand. All right, this current system that we're in, the philosophies that's being taught. And eventually the image of the beast is going to lead to people taking the mark of the beast, because they're sold on this place. They don't see that the fashion of this world is passing away. They're just thinking, oh, we got to get digital IDs now. It's just how it is, And the World Economic Forum says you shall own nothing and be happy. That's what these elites are trying to do. They're trying to get total control of you people, and using digital IDs is one step closer to that. It says, and he calls up all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you can't buy or sell without that digital all. And it sure as hell ain't sleeping with white women or Christianity or embargo or sin or whatever you Israelite camps are coming up with this week to debunk sound doctrine. So with that, Lord, when I was edifying, I'm going to say shalom.